Today is our first encounter with primary search, and we're going to be looking at what the various pieces of this database are and how to use them. So the first thing we're going to do is the basic search. In this box, we're going to enter the keywords that we want to use in our search. And so we'll click within the box and then we'll type what we're looking for. And today we're going to look for articles on bald eagles. We'll be specific, bald eagles. Now we're going to click the search button and see what results we get. We're connecting, and here are the results. We have 129 hits, we call it, or results that we can look at. So we can look at all these different articles on bald eagles. Now, let's look at one, the big, bold, the bald eagle. And if we want to look at a summary of this article, we can hover over this icon right here, and we can see that it is an article from Fun for Kids. The date it was published is 2014, and the abstract is like the summary. It tells us information on bald eagles. And so if we want to look at that, then we can go to the article and look at the full text. Click on that, and it will bring us to the text. It's loading right now, and see if that article fits our needs. Still loading, and we can see here's the article in color, and we can read this quickly. I'm seeing that it's not a very long article, so it might not work for what we want to use it for, but I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is go over here to folder and click on it, and we're going to add that to our folder. This is where you add it to the folder. Here's where your folder is when you want to look at things, and here's where you add it to your folder. So I'm going to click there, and it has added that article to the folder. And you can see as I go back and hover, if I want to click on it again, it will remove it from the folder. So I want to go back to my results over here and see what other articles I think might fit my needs. So I'm going to click back on Result List. It's going to take me back to that list that had all the results. So we looked at big and bold, bald eagle family. I can see right here it says National Geographic, little kids. So I'm a 5th grader, so I'm thinking maybe that isn't going to be what I need. Fast facts, here's a National Geographic. So I want to look toward the bottom and see that down here it tells us how many pages of results we have. So we can go to the second page of results by clicking on the number 2. And it's taking us to the second page of results. So you can see bald eagles are back, test your eagle IQ, America's bird, Encyclopedia of Animals. That's a reference book. That might be a good place to look for some information. So you can go through like this looking for what you want. So I might want to take a look at this bald eagle reference article. I'm clicking on the full text, and I can see that this looks like an article that has a lot of information. It does have some pictures for me to look at, and it's from an encyclopedia, the Encyclopedia of Animals. So I'm going to go back up here, and I want to show you a couple of other tools that are here. Over on this side, again, we can add this to our folder by clicking here. We could print it out if we have permission from the teacher. We can email it to our email account. Save it. This is an important one here. This one is citing. So we need to always tell where we got our information from. So I'm going to click on Cite. And this is going to tell me how I should write where I got it from. So I'm going to go to the APA citing, and so I would just copy down this citing. It says the bald eagle is the article, 2006 is the date, out of the Encyclopedia of Animals. And that's important information to have in my project when I complete it. So that concludes our tutorial on primary search, our basic search, and we'll come back another time to do some advanced searching and to use some of our other tools over here. And remember that if you do have any difficulty, Mrs. Jensen is always available to help you, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.